afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon and happy Thursday. Hope you're all doing great. And today we are launching a brand new podcast episode, and I'm also doing a live interview today with my amazing superwoman. Her name is Shalon Turner, and she is amazing. We connected on actually TikTok last year, and she's been a really great friend. And so please please start tapping the screen and start sharing the live out, so this way we get more people in. So the interview will be starting in 5 minutes. And Giovanna, hey sis, how are you? How are you, sis? It's so great to see you. I'm in Florida now, so I am broadcasting live here from Stuart, Florida. And today we are going to be talking, and thank you for liking the live, Giovanna. I really appreciate it. So today we are going to be talking about, are you a placeholder in your relationship? Hot topic discussion. So I'm I feel super happy and blessed. Hi, Alexander, welcome in. So let's get some more people in here. Please share the live out. Please tap the screen. My goal is to get to over 1,000 likes. And also I have a live gift goal of 100 coins, 100 hand hearts. And the proceeds of the donations go to the local domestic violence bureau. So hey, Kat, welcome in. I see a lot of people are coming into the live. And we're going to be starting in about 4 minutes. So let me just check my messages. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. So Shalon will be here in 10 minutes, which is fine. So, hey, beautiful. How are you? Welcome in, everyone. How is everyone's Thursday going so far? Here's Jen. Oh, yes. Don't forget to drop a heartbeat, too. Okay. You be a member of my team. So far we have 13 members. Hey, Jen, how are you? How's everything going? Thank you for the heartbeat. Thank you so much for the heartbeat. Really appreciate it. Hey, beautiful queens, and thank you for the gift. Thank you, Kat. I really appreciate it. So, yes, gifts are not required, but, it always helps support the creators, because I have a podcast, by the way, Let's Break the Silence with Angeline. I am on Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts, now on iHeartRadio, and all the other live streams. So please go check the link in my bio. My website is there, and you can connect with me on all social media platforms, which is Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, you name it. So that's it. So we're going to be, this is a really powerful topic that we are going to be talking about today. And Lizzie is here. Welcome in. Thank you. See, they all know. Please drop a heartbeat. And yes, please drop a heartbeat. And I really appreciate, hello, sweetie. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make you a moderator. Okay, you're such a great moderator that I am going to make you a moderator. Okay, so here we go. Welcome to the club. And Jen is a moderator too. So Liz, welcome to the club. Oh, you're welcome. You're amazing. You are amazing, And actually, Danny is a moderator too, but I don't know if she can be here or not, but that's okay. So, yes, we are family. Love you too, Queen. We are all family here, and we are all here to love and support each other, and that's it. So, I'm very happy. I love you too, Lizzie. I love you too. Hi, Mohammed. Welcome in, Lisa, Dar. Paula, welcome in. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. So Shalon Turner will be with us in about 5 minutes. And when she enters the live, I'm going to bring her on as a special guest. And this podcast will be uploaded this probably tomorrow. I'm sorry, on my podcast and on my YouTube channel. So my YouTube channel is Let's Break the Silence with Angeline, and the link is in my bio. So when you go to my website, you will see all the links to connect with me. And this is going to be really great. So Yes, and please keep tapping the screen, as you all know, and share the live out, because the more we tap the screen, the more viewers we get in here, and we get ourselves here on the FYP so we can break the silence on this topic. So yeah, so I'm really super excited to have Shalon back with me. She actually was a guest on my podcast last year, and I'm looking forward. I've seen her grow. I've seen her, personally grow into the best version of herself, and she has made great strides in her journey. The journey is not easy. The journey is not easy to break free from the past. Oh, here's Danny. There she is. Hi, Danny. Hi, Danny. There she is, my love. My love, how are you? How are you? Gonna get some water, and we're gonna get this party started in a few minutes. Hi, love, how are you? See, Danny's my moderator. She is my moderator. So, yeah, so thank you for sharing the live, Kat. Thank you. Yes, please share the live out to your friends, someone who needs to really hear this powerful message. And I am super happy. So actually, before Shalon comes on, I am hosting, I'm going to be a vendor at a live event in my own backyard, because we know Christmas is coming. And November 2nd, there is going to be a vendor event at the Savannah at Stewart. This is where I live. And I am doing a book signing. So I co-authored a book with Les Brown on the front cover. So basically, it's about personal empowerment, and it's launched actually in the UK. So it's in 32 countries. And I just, today I just talked to the events coordinator, and we made a plan, and I said, let's do this. So I'm going to be ordering some books online, and whoever attends the live event, they will receive a signed copy. And if you would like to check out the book, please go to my website. It's on the home page at letsbreakthesilence.com. Okay, so that's it, you see? Because we need love and empowerment in this world. So actually, the publisher who spearheaded this movement, they invited me last year. Yeah, they invited me last year to participate. Not only that, I flew to San Diego in December to speak at a live mastermind event. So I have done some reels on that. So they're planning something huge for 2025, which, you ready for this? Santorini, Greece, they want to do a mastermind event in Santorini, Greece next year. So I'm just like, okay, this has been on my vision board for 2 years. So I'm really super happy. I feel blessed. And yeah, I know. So when I'm in Europe, Danny, I'm going to come visit you. So, but that's not until next year, but that's okay. I don't know when they're going to have it. They thought it could be later this year. I don't know, but we will see. Thank you. Oh, Scarlett, thank you. Yes, I'm going to come visit you. Yes, absolutely. Oh, yes. I want to have a moderator meetup. So y'all flying to Greece next year? Okay, never mind next year. Let's plan something this year. Oh, hi, Gemini. Hey, long time no see. How are you, Gemini? How are you? We're just waiting for Shalon to come on. So she should be here in a few minutes, okay? So I know. Oh, you're the best tour guide. Yeah, Nanny. Yeah, I know. I've seen so many pictures of both of you. It's amazing. Thank you, everyone. Yes, please tap the screen and share the live out. And please do not forget to drop a heartbeat. So, oh no, you're the best host. I can just imagine. Oh wow, 100 degrees. I'm in Florida. So I'm in Stewart, Florida. The temperature is actually in the 90s. It's like low 90s. It's humid though. It's, you know, still humid, but not as humid as it was a few weeks ago. So we've had some, you know, like the nights here go into the 70s. So we haven't reached the 50s yet. Oh yeah, Vegas. Is that in Vegas? Because of that. Hi, Kat. Welcome in. How are you? How are you? So, oh my, yeah. 100 degrees is not fun. Yuck. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure Danny's the most fun tour guide. You'll take the 90s? Yes, 90s and humidity. Yeah. I like dry heat, though. I have a really good friend, actually, who lives in Vegas. So she invited me. So, you know, oh, the Spina's here. My Greek goddess is here. Oh, you showed her a horse? Oh, my God. Hi, Despina. How are you? Welcome to the live. Let me just message her to see when she's going to be here. If Frosted there? Oh, boy. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. How are you? Okay, just 1 second. Oh, thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift, Danny. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. What? Oh, that was the best tour? Oh, my God. Okay, hopefully she'll be here soon because I scheduled it for 4:30. So, yeah. I just wanted to let her know that I'm live. So she'll be coming on. She'll be coming on. So please tap the screen, share the live out. Please don't forget to drop a heart me. I have a live goal of 20 hand hearts. You know, it's not required, but it's also to support the creator. And actually, I don't do volunteer work, but the proceeds go to the Domestic Violence Bureau here. So, okay, so she's on her way. Good. So anything is appreciated. So no pressure, okay? We don't battle here. We just, I don't battle on my channel here. What I want to do is share value and inspire people. So, so the topic that oh, Scarlett, thank you so much. Thank you, appreciate you. Thank you so much. So the topic that we are going to be talking about today is, are you a placeholder in your relationship? And we came up with this topic 3 days ago. So, oh, thank you for I love roses. Let's do the rose parade here. I like that even better. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you. She lit up the light. Oh, wow, the gift gallery too. Thank you. Finger hearts. Look at what Lizzie's doing. She's lighting up the necklace. And what else? Oh my gosh, this is good. And I'm in League D3 right now, so that's a good. Yeah, placeholder. Yeah, you'll see what we're talking about. Yes, we came up with this topic 2 days ago. So she's on her way here, and you will learn more about it. And Scarlett became the new title gifter. So basically what it means is, like if you're in a relationship, are you there because, do you feel love from this man, or are you just a placeholder, meaning you're just there to fill the void? It's a very interesting topic. Thank you so much. Oh, the hat. I love that hat. I love that hat. Actually matches the background behind me. So thank you so much, Danny. You're a sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. Right, that's what it means. So I'm not going to give it away. We will talk about it. Today. So Shalon just has to get on TikTok. It's a terrible place to be. Right, exactly. It is a terrible place to be. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. You don't want to be there. I've been there, and you do not want to be there. You don't. It's a horrible place to be. So, totally get it. So, oh, thank you for sharing the live out, the Spina. Thank you. Gemini, thank you. Yes, we are. Gemini, yes, we are. So, hashtag FYP. Let's go, everyone. Let's keep tapping. We're already at 4.6K likes. And so You know what we should do? Let's do power taps to 10K. How's that? Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Okay? To all the crispy queens that I am friends with. That's fine. Oh, goodness, Beat. I appreciate that. Hi, Ashton Kutchin, official one. Okay, so I'm only accepting my special guest today, but thanks for asking to join as a guest, but I'm only having Shalon here today. And I figured out the guest box last week. So there she is. She's here. Here we go. Here we go. Welcome in, Shalon. Okay, what do I do here? I have to invite her. Or request. Wait, hold on 1 second. Okay, I sent the invitation to you, Queen. There she is. Okay, and let me fix this. 1 second. Hi. Now I have to fix the guest box. So let me see. I'm just trying to think how I did this.
Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday.
Hi. Say hi to everyone.
Hi. I'll be right back while you fix that.
Oh, wait, I did it. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Now I expanded it. Okay. But I don't want these guest boxes. So let me just see what I have to. If I can't fix it, then I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Let me just see. Because I'm trying to figure this out. No. Okay. We're going to cancel that. Oh, no, I don't want that. No. Okay. I have to do it. I'm going to spotlight you. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to spotlight you because I actually went on TikTok Live Studio to try to figure this out and it's not letting me. Okay. So I have to put you. No. Okay, TikTok, come on. Let's do this. I just did it.
Everyone, this is going to be a really good
podcast.
podcast. I have a lot to say.
Okay, this is good. Let's do it this way.
There's no problem at all. No problem.
Okay.
Again, happy Thursday, everyone.
Happy Thursday.
I'm glad to see y'all here.
Yeah.
Welcome everyone into the chat, into the live. This is actually going to be a very good one. I want to start off with a very positive note. My eldest nephew, Devon, whom I helped, I was an 8-year-old auntie when he was born, but beside the point, as he grew, I helped him become a doctor, and he is marrying his wife, Jules. Her family's from Russia. She's Russian.
Wow.
And their son speaks fluent. So he's a doctor now. We're 8 years apart, and me and Jules are 10 years apart.
Wow. Congratulations.
And they're getting married in Vegas.
Ooh.
So it's really exciting. I'm very happy for my eldest nephew. Aw, thank you.
Oh, congratulations.
I have a very mixed family. So to explain that, my birth mom, the one that didn't raise me, she had 2 daughters from a man from Cuba. So that's where the Jimenez name comes in. My eldest niece is Jasmine. She's half Black, Hispanic, and Italian. So I think I sent you that video of my niece Jasmine.
Oh, good. Yes.
Definitely I think I did do that. So all that. So anyways, thank you. Yes, it is exciting. Last run for them. And we're going to get to the topic. They've been in love. They've been in love for like 10 years. They're both in the medical field. And they live 10 minutes from San Francisco.
Wow.
They live in the Bay Area. Yeah, they got money.
They got money. I can see that. Yes, they got money.
And I helped them get there.
I love it. See?
Anyways,
yes, this are you
let's get into the topic of
yes.
I'm not your placeholder.
So tell us more about that. What inspired you actually to talk about this topic today?
Because I was one. Actually,
Ooh.
yes, I was. Sorry, I don't have a prop up for my phone, but anyways,
You're good.
a lot of journey, but I was one. There was a man I really cared for. I mean, I cared for him a lot. He's no longer here with us. He passed away in Texas. He actually drowned. So we don't know exactly what happened to him, how he drowned, why. Do not know. That was back in 2011. If you look up Ken Hennington II, you will find his obituary out in Texas when he moved back to Texas. But I met him in Ventura, and I was at my perfect beach body back then. So I've only been obese about 7 years of my life. I'm losing obesity. Yay for me.
Good for you.
I love it. And for me, I was always, and thank you everyone for, I'm sorry, I should have turned off notifications. Thank you everyone for being here. Oh, thank you.
Aww.
Thank you, Prez. Thank you, Prez. Okay, thank you everyone in the chat. So let me get to the point. I love this man. I mean, I love this man. I did almost everything for this man. If he needed food, I was there. If he needed a place to crash, I was there. This is before I moved here to Riverside. I was in Ventura County. I did everything for this man. Everything for this man. And I even got on my knees. Okay, I got on my knees and asked him, would he marry me? And he said no.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. And then what happened?
Okay. He said no. Number one, all this was wrong. So this happened in my 30s. Hi, everyone. Hi, thank you. Thank you, everyone. So he said no. And I was just devastated. I was like, why won't you love me? Why won't you love me back? Why am I just here? And I noticed he never bought me flowers ever. So to this day, at me being 47, a man has never bought me flowers. To the day. He has never bought me flowers. He's never taken me on high quality dates. And I'm thinking, I'm just here letting this man jump on my body whenever he wanted to. I didn't even understand what I even liked because it was all about him and what he wanted. Because all I was a placeholder. This is how I found out.
Okay.
His mother liked me. But I did digging. So this is before TikTok, before IG might have just been born at this particular time. So, because I know Facebook was 2009. That's when we met, I think. So it was way before Twitter, before the whole thing, all this has happened. And I actually did do some digging. I went to go visit his mom, and I actually found that she still had pictures of him with his wife. Okay, yes, or ex-wife. And then she says, Ken still has a copy of this picture. And he did. I found it in his room because his mom told me where to look. It was still right there. I would never be the love of his life. I would never be the love of it. Hi, everyone. Yeah. I would never be the love of his life. And and what hit me was that reality. This man had me there for sexual comfort. And that was it. For him. For him.
For him, right.
Not for me at all. Not at all. So it was just like that. When I found this out, I literally drove. Thank you everyone. I literally drove from Ventura, City of Ventura on the 101, passing through the Rickon Highway, passing Carpinteria, passing passing Santa Barbara, passing Pismo Beach in San Luis Obispo, I went to Morro Bay, the Morro Bay Rock. It was high tide. It was just before midnight. I went in the water. I literally went in the water. I went in the water. The water, the ocean, the Pacific Ocean water was up to here on me. And I literally screamed, Jesus! Like, literally screamed him out of me. I wanted to be free of that man. I begged, I pleaded. I said, get him out of my heart or kill me right now. I was very upset. Highly. This is how you learn to release somebody that gets on your space. So, when I got back, I felt nothing. I felt completely numb. I didn't want this man to touch me. I didn't want him to be around me. And I wanted to show, but we're still figuring out how TikTok works, and we'll do that later. Background, I've actually found one old picture of him trying to kiss me, and I was not into it. I was done. When he was blowing up my phone, finding out where I was, I went up because he was staying with a friend of his. His friend was at work. So I went up where he was staying. And he pulled me in the house, literally pinned me up to the wall, and then tried to kiss me. I was like, get your hands off of me. I told him that.
Okay.
He said, why? What's wrong? What's wrong, sweetheart? I'm not your sweetheart. I'm not your baby. I am not the love of your life. I am done. I am done. God bless you on your journey, and goodbye. I went to go walk out, and he started to get pissed off. He's like, where are you going? You can't leave. I said, I should have left from the very beginning. I said, you are still in love with your ex-wife. I saw a picture. He got pissed off at me, and this is what he did. Pinned me back to the wall and choked me like this. Yep, he laid hands. He put his hands on me. I've only been with 3 men in my life. 3 of them like that. And all of them put their hands on me. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. So he put his hands on me. And then I had to get out of that. His mother begged and pleaded with me to not have him arrested and in jail. She begged me. After that, he moved to Texas. He was dating some other woman. He did reach out to me again. I don't know how he got my number. It might have been through his mom. But he did say, Shalon, you were right. And you know what he said? I couldn't break your heart. How did you do it? I said, Jesus saved it. Jesus saved it. And you need to find yours, because you're not in love with this woman either.
Exactly.
And he just didn't care. So I had to release that. Now, like I said, unfortunately, he's no longer here. And I was only with him for a little under a year going through that. I remember he would always want to make love when I didn't, but I just allowed him to do it. And every time he was on top of me, I felt my spirit out of my body. I didn't even want this man even on me. Hi, everyone. Please tap and share.
Yes, please tap and share the live, beautiful people. Yes, please keep tapping the screen, share the live out. This is a very, very powerful topic. And, you know, your story, Shalon, is just, wow, mind-blowing. I mean, it just, and you took ownership, meaning, you know, when did you reach the point when you just said surrender? When was that breaking point?
That was at Morro Bay Rock. off of
Okay.
the 101. I went in the water in July, that cold water. I went in the water. It was up to here. And I screamed for Jesus' help. It was near midnight. It was a full moon, by the way, in October. So I picked this topic because it was around this time of year in the fall where I had to release him. I had to let him go because that is not my husband. See, this is the problem with a lot of people and just men and women in general. You got to understand you can't be someone's placeholder. When you condone that behavior, you're cheating yourself. You're not going to find happiness for yourself. And deep down inside, Ken, the one I dated, he wasn't happy because his ex left him for another man. She left him for another man. She didn't want to choose him. So I got sick and tired of being around people that don't want to choose me. If you don't want to choose me, I am out the picture.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, I saw Danny was in here. I guess she left, huh?
Yeah, probably. But Danny's been here for about 15 minutes. Yes, yes, yes. So, yeah, so because like you said, like you lost your spirit. So, which
I
creates,
did.
yeah.
I completely lost all of me. I did. I lost it all. Like I literally had to get this man out of my life. And when people that are coming in that's new, hey Shades, I literally, if you didn't know, had to go into the ocean. I didn't care if I was gonna drown. Hi Danny, welcome back. I didn't care if I was gonna drown. I gave it to God. I gave it to Jesus. Because he was in my heart, he was in me. And I screamed it out. And I prayed for God to remove that essence, that spirit of him, because he was holding me down. He was blocking me up. Yep, I understand it. Hey, Danny, nice to see you. Miss you. Miss you guys, everyone. So, yeah, I had to literally do that. And that was a breaking point. That was a big breaking point for me. And he didn't like it when I got my power. Because when I came into my power, because God gives you power, he didn't like that. And he didn't like I wouldn't be his placeholder anymore. So he put his hands on me. So now you're going to choke me and think that it's okay. And if it wasn't for his mother, he would have been in jail.
Wow.
I don't know what happened to him in Texas, but you can look it up. It's a whole obituary that he drowned. No one understood exactly what, I don't know what he did, but when he doesn't get his way with women, he puts his hands on women.
Not good.
And that was just, I was done. I am so sick and tired of it. And that's why, hi everybody, hi everyone, thanks for being here. So being a placeholder is no good. You can't do it. I'm gonna tell you straight up facts. If you're in a relationship with a man and he still has pictures of just him and his ex or ex-wife, you're not the one. Run.
There you go.
I don't
and
care
I agree with you 100%.
where it's at. I do not care where it's at. You are not the one. You are not the one. I don't care who they are. They could be a celebrity. They could be a celebrity influencer. They could be just a normal person down the street. It does not matter. When you find that, they are not the one. And trust and believe you me, if they're still flaunting pictures of their ex on their social media accounts and things like that, they're not over them. I know this because I literally almost drowned in the Pacific Ocean getting over Ken.
Oh my
I
God.
do not play. No one plays with my heart. That's who I am. When I deeply love, I love profoundly. I don't play game. I don't lie. I don't manipulate. I straight go into action. And that's what you have to do. So when you put yourself as a placeholder, you're cheating yourself every single time. So about 8.5 months, I was with that man. That's who I was to him. Just somebody that could just have me whenever he just wanted to. That's not right.
I agree.
That's not right. You have to reclaim your power and get it back. And it's better to be alone. Sometimes that's the best thing to do. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm actually happy being single. I'm actually finally learning to love being in my body again. I gained all this weight back because I was tired of men putting their hands on me.
See?
I got tired of it. I was like, stop, just stop. And when you become tired, for those that do not know, I literally have to get dental work done because my ex beat me up so bad, knocked me in a coma for 4 days. This wasn't Ken, it was the one before him.
Right, right.
Put me in a coma for 4 days. I don't know about you ladies that have ever survived violence from a man, but I literally had. I literally had this man go to swinging at me. It is awful and it's evil as hell.
Right, exactly, Liz. Exactly. And Colleen said, no, it's not right. But not only that, that's awful. Yeah.
It's wrong. So going back into the topic, the one thing that you can find out if you're a placeholder with the man, here's signs that I'm going to share with you guys.
Let's talk about the
So I want to
signs.
stay on the topic before I get too off. I'm still learning how to podcast myself. So,
Good.
but thank you for everyone's patience. The first sign is if you get this string feeling with them, this teeter-totter. 1 minute you're up on a teeter-totter, they're giving you attention. The next minute they're not. The next minute they're getting attention. The next minute they're not. They're playing Ring Around the Rosies, pocket full of posies. No. We left the playground in the 5th grade. Come on. So you got to understand when you feel like, oh, you get all this attention from this man, he really, really likes you, then all of a sudden you don't. Then you get attention again, he really likes you, then all of a sudden you don't. You're a placeholder.
Okay.
Run. Done. No. 0. And that's why if 20%, and I'm just speaking, I can just speak within just the U.S. alone. If 20% of us women will stop condoning this behavior, these men will start acting right.
Exactly.
And imagine the world. If we do this all around the world, they're going to start acting right.
I agree. Absolutely.
You got to understand, we cannot let these men, because they haven't dealt with their broken heart, they haven't done the spiritual work, we cannot allow them to come into our space that we have healed or we are in transformation, and we cannot allow them to just run amok. That's not going to happen. You cannot do it. If you do, it will render you powerless. Trust me. It is true. I have. It still affects me. With shades, one thing is you got to stay in your power. You got to know who you are. And I'm actually going to say something. I'm glad you all are here. I told Angela I also want to address this. I'm going to come out and be very real. Okay? I know a lot of us, we have maybe our favorite or we're a fan of our favorite celebrity, which could happen. A lot of people are. Some people are diehard Holly Berry fans, for example, are diehard Kevin Hart fans, for example. I'm making examples. One of mine is Matthew McConaughey, his wife, and Denzel. But I love learning from their wisdom. That's just me. However, some of us have, and I'm going to call this out. We be up in these battle rooms. I'm going to call it out. I'm going to call it out.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's do it, because you don't want to be a placeholder with these creators either. You got to understand, these people come on there for entertainment. They're doing a job. They are there to entertain you. They're not there to try to be your best friend. They're not there to do all that kind of stuff. They're there to entertain you. So when you give a gift, yeah, your name gets called, yada, yada, yada. That's like it. Some people get obsessed over these creators, and that's not okay, because you're rendering yourself powerless. If you continue to do that, you cut yourself off from receiving the man that you want to bring into your life. Don't do that. Do not cheat yourself. Stop. Just stop. Don't make yourself look desperate. It is true. Don't make yourself look desperate. Just stop. That's how you will stop being a placeholder. And some of these people get in deep.
Very deep. I've seen it myself, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. And you lose yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You lose yourself in the process. And I have seen this happen way too many times.
Yep. And some of these people get so deep. So deep. They're thinking, watch the movie with Patrick Dempsey. Money Can't Buy You Love. It's an 80s movie, but it's a good movie, though. Love it. But it's true. It can't. Money cannot buy you love. Love comes from here, man. It comes from here. The video that I shared with Angeline, my favorite TikTok video of the month, is from Shreds. How she utilized Matthew McConaughey's voice, Just Keep Living. She survived a broken heart, and guess what she did? She went to the beach, she went to the ocean like me. Yeah. She was surfing the waves, though. I was floating up in the water up to here. She surfed that thing. Either way, we did it. We crushed it. And that's what you got to do. You cannot be, I'm sorry, I had asthma earlier today and last night.
No problem.
You cannot
You're doing
be.
great. So if you have to take a deep breath and take a break, that's fine.
I will in a second. But you just got to keep living, and don't allow, you got to set up boundaries for you. Set boundaries for you, and don't allow people to overtake your space and your time. The minute that you do, because you're always giving someone time, you lose yourself in the process. So don't overdo it. That's like, I have to eventually at some point put the self-help books down. I have to eventually at some point, okay, I heard the Denzel Washington podcast on how he survived. I got to do the action now. We have to be in the action. Sometimes we have to be like, you know what? I'm always in this creator's live every day, all day. Let me put it down. Let me find someone else, because too much of one thing is not good. And that's how people end up being placeholders. And that's how you see people in bitter relationships. This is one of the reasons why the divorce rates and domestic violence situations arose during the pandemic.
I agree. Absolutely.
So, Angela, what's your take on this? Anybody else in the comments want to take on
Yes,
this?
please post your biggest takeaways in the comments. What I can say is this. I mean, it's happened to me too, and in the past, and I recognize it. I just had to surrender and take ownership, and I just had to be honest with myself. And I said, this ain't happening again. I'm not going to be someone's placeholder. Nope, ain't happening, because you end up giving them the power, and then you see these married women going on these creators' lives, some, and they're just like, whatever.
They're overly obsessed.
Overly
and they're
obsessed.
desperate
And
for it.
yeah, it's crazy. It's,
Yeah, that blows my mind.
yeah.
I'm like, huh? Okay, that blows me away. So, no, this is not what you do. And so, it's not just that. It's not just that scenario. You could have a friend, get this, it may not even be a love relationship. It could, like that. It may not even be intimately in love. It could be a good friend of yours. And that friend is always taxing you, always calling you upon the phone, always venting all the time, just taxing. And you're there for them. You're there for them. That's being a placeholder too in that instance. Don't do that. They vent, you give the suggestion, and you hope that they follow the suggestion. If you don't do it, when you do not move, it will never go. That's right.
Right, that's right, Jenny. I agree. Tanya, hello, Tanya. And
Hi,
welcome
everyone.
in, everyone.
So I just wanted to
Thank
read
you.
that
Thank
in
you all
there.
for joining us today.
Yeah, so it's all aspects of your life. It's all aspects. It's not just your it's not just your what do I call it? It is not just your relationship life. It's to all relationships in total, all in hand. And when you find something out that does not resonate with your spirit, you got two choices. If you continue, I will guarantee you this, because this was what's happening to me. I was losing myself. I was losing myself. I started letting myself go. When I was in that relationship with Ken, I just almost just didn't care anymore, because all he just wanted to do was smash, have his beer at night, go to bed, then we go to work, and then I'm just like, same boring pattern. He never took me to a fancy restaurant. He never took me on a high quality date. What was that? That when a man does that, that means he cares about you and he loves you and he respects you. And let me tell you something about men. They're not hard to read. They're very easy to read. I learned that from learning from Ken, and not also getting beat up, but I learned that they're not hard to read. They're not hard to read. When a man is ready to find his queen, he wants a woman in her power and in her confidence. He does not want a grown female that doesn't know her worth. That's weaker. DV is
Oh, that's
hard.
my TikTok daughter.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is, girl. You're 100% right.
Yes, it is. Oof. Especially if you're a teen witnessing this happening to your parents. And that's another topic we can get on. That is rough. My friend Angel Blue, which is Forrest Lang, he's happily married now. He's endured some crazy stuff in his youth, and I've known him since I was in high school. So, yeah, it was a lot. But going back to what I was saying, I had to learn. I had to stop doing it. I had to learn, like, I'm not going to be that ignorant, immature female that would just allow just any man to just do whatever he wants with me. I'm not going to do that. I am not going to do that.
Exactly.
That's not going to happen. And that's fine. He moves on because that's healing he would need to do. I'm not going to let anyone do this to me ever again. I'm going to be that strong, bold, beautiful woman that I know I am. I'm still working on loving being in the body that I'm in. I did the bravest thing, and I'm going to tell you guys on this live.
Good.
Pretty much a lot of you guys been waiting for this one, but I'll go ahead and share it because we're gonna break all this silence.
We're going to break the
But
silence
before we
right
do
now.
that,
Thank you so
Angela,
much
I
for sharing the
think
live. And please share the live out, everyone. I know a lot of you
we
have
need
already.
to awareness to the
And
silence.
Ivy, yes, let me just see. We need to bring awareness to the signs. The signs are always there. Exactly.
Yes. Uh-huh.
You're 100% right, Ivy. Absolutely.
Yep. And you cannot talk. I want to address this real quick before I get to what I was going to say.
Okay.
You can't, as hard, I'm sorry. I said I had asthma last night. I'm drinking my tea. As hard as it was for me to let Ken go, because that was hard for me to do, I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to. And to tie what she's saying with signs, when I moved here to Riverside, or as I was moving here to Riverside for school, I'm in SoCal. I was walking in the park in the city of Oxnard, and I met this guy that he called him that I thought his name was James. Nope. Let me tell you what happened and how I got TikTok, and this is going to go into this. It's going to go into something very current and something that I want to express to you all. So we talked in the park and stuff like that. We exchanged numbers because he wanted to get to know me as a person. So we would meet halfway. So we would always meet in LA. We would go to have maybe we go to Pit Fire, that's in the valley, have some pasta, or maybe go listen to a band, and things seemed fine for the first few weeks. Okay. What happened was he wanted to go full bass with me. So I was like, let me fill this out. Give me a minute to warm up. And I was thinking of doing it. I was thinking you know what, Shalon, get yourself out there. Let's try again. I literally had a vision. I prayed to God. See, I prayed to Jesus. I literally had a vision of some girl, and she was screaming, and he was on her like a monster. And I'm witnessing this. I jumped up out the bed. I didn't know what this was, but we were supposed to meet that Saturday, and it was a Wednesday night. I just said, you know what, I'm busy. I can't do it. Blah blah blah. I literally had to figure him out because my body felt weird. I felt a disconnect, and I didn't know what it was fully. Well, his name is not James. His real name was Tyrone Richardson. Yes, he's African American, and he was wanted by the Ventura County Sheriff's Department for SAing a teen girl.
Wow.
Guess what I did? When I found all this out, because I used to work for a company that did background checks, he was on the list for Kids Live Safe. And that's how I found it. I'm like, what the heck? I called me and my supervisor at the time. We called the authorities. This is a number I had for him. This is where he stayed. And they arrested him. And I guess he went to prison. This was back. So he went to prison for about 4 years. Okay. Well, he's out on parole. And then I heard, this is recent now, that he went to my parents' church looking for me for retaliation.
Oh my goodness.
Now this is recent. I got scared, of course, because he's never been to my house here ever. That was smart of me to do. Oof, thank God.
Wow.
But I did take him to my parents' church. We did go to church one time. So all he knows is the church. Amen to that. Go to church. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I know what you mean.
But I got so scared that I had a major relapse, and I had to go into rehab for about a week last week. So I took off. I was done. I'm so sick and tired of having to fight and battle men. You guys do not understand what I had. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. Okay, no problem. Thank you, everyone. I am sick and tired of having to fight men. I was 6 years old. A man cussed me out. I accidentally ran to him. He fell off his bike and he cussed me out. I'm 6. You a grown ass man. Why are you gonna cuss a little kid out? That's just ridiculous. Then I had to endure being SA'd when I was 7. Then again when I was 13. And then almost again when I was 15 by a nasty teacher that was trying to groom me. I have been in nothing but battles and wars with men all my life. That's ridiculous. So there comes a cutoff time. So after I got out, and I was in they put me in Wyatt and Daniela, they're good people. They knew what to do. And they put me in a sober living rehab thing for a week. And it was all African American women so I could connect with my culture of people.
Wow.
And I needed that. I met my relationship therapist, and I found out my dad has some severe issues of his own that I'm not going to get into his healing. But after that, and after I got out, it's been strongly suggested for me. Thank you for being so willing to go. Yeah.
Hey, Tanya. Yep.
Oh.
See? That takes courage. What you
I'm
did.
tired of it. I can't let these men, I just can't keep going a battle after a battle after a battle. That's just too much. I'm a woman, for crying out loud. I don't need to keep getting hit and beat up by these men. I mean, I have to put a stopping point to it.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm like, what the heck? Okay, so I did. And I took suggestions in there. And I made a very, very strong, but yet powerful choice and a decision. I had to look at all of my relationships in my life because I have an amazing relationship therapist. All of them, from working relationships. One of the things I had to do was step down. I was a supervisor at my new job. I stepped down. I gave that to my lead. I said, I'm not yet ready to be in the position to lead a team of people at work. I need to step down. And I did. I did that. I did that for my sanity. And I'm so grateful for it. I don't have to work so many hours, but I'm also grateful for it as well. I did that. Like I said, placeholder friends. There was one. I had to give her a call. I had to be like, you call me to vent every time. I give you suggestions. You have to either take the suggestions or, hi Liz, or go elsewhere because I can't do it. So I went through all my relationships, and the last relationship I had to face, my mentor and his wife is there for me. I'm going to tell you guys, you're going to need these 5 people in your life for success. You're going to need good friends. a good friend, peers, your cheerleaders, fans, a coach, and a mentor. So I went down to my coaches. So the last coach I had to deal with, as you all know, I started working in fitness with Coach Boris. So I literally had to say, okay, I'm going through a complete different transformation in my life, in my journey, that I'm going through a lot of fears. I have some people are not going to be in your life to be equipped to handle certain levels of your transformation.
Exactly.
I still have fear of men. I still have all that. And he's the type of fitness coach that's like, oh, okay, if you just have a fitness question, it's like yes or no, in and out, which is fine in the beginning. It worked great. I got a suggestion and I'm so grateful. And I actually told him because in rehab, I actually, through people I know, I've met another fitness coach. He's ex NFL. And under his team of people, I'm working with the female. She's 2 years older than me. And she knows how it feels to not want to be welcomed in your body. And she gives me different drills as I work out to help me love being in the body that I'm in. So this will be the last month I work under Coach Boris. I know it was a sad seeing go, but I did tell him, I told him straightforward, like, I can't talk to him about this type of stuff. We don't have that connection like that. Never did.
Right.
It was just like strictly, I didn't know I was going to go through this part of my journey in my life. He's grateful for me for doing it. He's got a good program for what he does. But this is what I'm saying. Beyond being a placeholder, don't placehold yourself. See, a lot of people do that. If I would have just kept pretending, being under the rug, I'm just all okay like that after I just endured something crazy. Oh, and by the way, Tyrone's probation officer, there's a restraining order. He can't even go to my parents' church anymore, by the way.
Oh, wow. Good.
So long story with that. But and that's what I had to do. And I did the right thing. Because when you coach someone and you actually do the work or you mentor someone, you're in that person's life. Your coach has to be in your life, into action. And so this part of my journey, I knew in my spirit, that's going to be too much on him. That would be too much on this creator. He's a celebrity creator. He's got a reputation. Too much. Too much. So, and this is taking personal responsibility. And that's exactly what I did. And I'm so happy that I did it. It's amazing.
See, it's amazing. Yeah. Wow, that is amazing. What a journey.
So, don't be a placeholder for yourself and don't let anybody else put you in that position to being a placeholder. Don't do
Exactly. Exactly. I agree. Thank you, Lake Girl. My good friend Meredith here.
it. Nice. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, and I had to do that because I literally had to do that. And just within my life, everything in my life, all relationships, you have to look at things in your life. You have to look at it and then you have to understand it. And then once you do, you get to move on and you get to move forward. And that's the most beautiful thing. So, man, just is anyone struggling being in a relationship right now where they feel that this person is just not giving them the love, the space, the time, everything? Let's say it in the comments. Let's say you guys
let's
talk.
say see in the comments if anyone is struggling. I think one shades of she was. I think she's still And what we could do is not anymore, right? Lake girl, I know. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
she's not anymore. No, no. She's
Yeah, you
amazing.
can't be no one's punching bag. Don't do it.
Yep, that's right. But she's been there. We've all been there, including myself. So
Mm-hmm.
I certainly, understand that. Yeah, understand that. But if anyone is struggling here, please let us know in the comments, and then I would love to have a
If you can
conversation
join the
with you and
request
book a
boxes,
call.
she opened them up. So definitely, if you want to jump in and talk,
Yeah,
you're
jump
more
in to
than
talk,
welcome to do
everyone. If
that
you
as
want to jump in the
well.
box, actually, I believe that's a good idea. So let me just, I don't know how to request people.
Oh no, they request you.
All right. They
Oh yeah, let
request
them
me if you want
request
to
you,
oh,
and then they'll go from
JJ,
there. Hi
yes.
JJ, hi everybody.
Hi, JJ. Yep. JJ, feel free to come in the box. And who else is there? I can't see. Oh, you're sick again? Oh, Meredith, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Aw.
Meredith and I have been great friends for 3.5 years since TikTok. TikTok launched, and she's an amazing woman. She's amazing, amazing. So, and I'm her moderator on her lives too. So,
Nice.
yeah. So she's great. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. But this is a great live. Now, let me ask you this. What is the special? So actually, I wanted to ask you a question. Yeah, let's, ladies generally, oh, wait. Thank you so very much for being vocal and loud about it. Right. Hey, JJ, yes, we have to be loud and vocal about this.
Yes, we do.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We have to be vocal. So what is a special message that you would like to share with, right, don't say silent. Exactly. Never be silent. Do not be silent. Right.
Because it will render you powerless. It will render you powerless if you do. Trust me, I know.
Exactly. Exactly. Absolutely. Okay. So actually, we are at the top of the hour. So what is the special message that you would like to share with the audience? And actually, this will be uploaded on my podcast, later on. It'll be probably Friday or Saturday. So what is the special message that you would like to share with the viewers who are tuning in today, for the people who will be, because I'm going to download this and put this on my YouTube channel, which is Let's Break the Silence with Angeline, so you can see the entire interview. Okay? And on my
It's gonna be a
podcast
good
on Spotify.
one. So the message I have for everyone is this: hope is one of the strongest weapons ever used to overcome trauma. I'm gonna say it again. Hope is one of the strongest weapons ever used to overcome trauma. God told me that in a dream. Amen. Hope is a weapon. Don't ever forget it. Know and understand and weaponize hope. Hope is peace. You find peace within yourself. And when you get into that peace level, you're going to see a wide, amazing opportunities that's going to happen for you. Trust me. Keep hope alive. That's right. All right, y'all. Just keep living.
Just keep living. Just keep living. And be authentically you. And never, like for me, it's never lose yourself. And recognize the signs. And take ownership and surrender. Let it go. Put it behind you.
You're welcome, Tanya. You're more than free if you want to follow me. You're welcome. Me and Angela, will go back again on this soon when she wants to have me back. Request her. If you guys want your voices heard, request to be heard. She's here for you. And know that this woman right here is a warrior. We are unstoppable. We're like a Porsche with no brakes. I'm
That's it.
actually
Of course,
talking
you
about
go
the
break.
song.
I like that. Oh my goodness. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I
So
love it.
just understand, just keep living and keep going for your dreams, your passions, and your goals. And don't allow yourself to be a placeholder for anyone. Anyone. Period. Do not allow yourself to be that, because when you do, you lose yourself in that process. For the love of God, don't do it. All right, y'all. Okay, Angela, I'm gonna get ready to get off here.
All right, no problem. All right, Shalon, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you all for tuning in to, watching this incredible live. Okay, now, am I here? What a powerful message. And thank you so much, Shalon, for sharing. See? And if you want to be on my podcast show, oh, thank you for the crown. Thank you, Late Girl. Thank you, Meredith. And if you would like to be, and Meredith, you're next to be on my podcast. We're going to go live. So let's schedule a date when you're feeling better. Oh, thank you, Shalon, and you're awesome. Please, and for those of you who are in the chat here, please make friends with each other. Connect with Shalon. She's amazing. She is truly amazing. And we had the pleasure, actually, of meeting in San Diego last year. And thank you for the roses. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for all the gifts and the support and the love here. I love each and every one of you. How's that? I love each and every one of you. It was fun. It was fun. But JJ, thank you for the hand heart. I really appreciate it. Yes, I love going live here. So I know you will. I know you will. Love you, Late Girl. And I hope you feel better. It's not fun being sick and and everything. Kat, thank you for your support. Right. And we're going to come up. Yeah, you're going to share your story on my podcast, because that is what my podcast is all about. It's about sharing your story, because we have a voice, and your voice and your story must be heard. Absolutely. Absolutely. Break the silence. See? Over 20 years, that was me too. That was me too. So, but Lake Girl, you're in a much better place now, and it was a cycle. Yes. Yes. And please connect with Lake Girl 45. Please, like I said, make friends with everyone here and connect with each other. Oh, thank you, Phil. And I will continue to do my work. I will continue to do my work. So, absolutely. I know, JJ is amazing. Boy, JJ is amazing. You never know who's going to come in your life, and God, and I have learned this myself, God has a better plan for us. He has the plan. So there's many times where I've gone to God for advice. What should I do? So I put God first in my life, faith, and I work on myself all the time, and then my business. So that's it. We love you and your work. Oh, thank you so much, Kat. I love and appreciate you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Hi, Rick Berger. Hi, Kyle. How are you? So welcome in, everyone. So I'm going to be ending the live in a few minutes. I have to actually get ready for Zoom at 7:30 p.m. and then at 8. So I'm going to give my voice a break. But this was a great live today. Thank you so much, everyone, for, we're family here. We are family here. And I just feel so happy and grateful for all of you for just being family, because we are family here, and for listening to, Shalon's story. And this topic was really good. Oh, JJ, I love that. I'll protect your heart and treat you with the respect. Yes, she deserves it. Yes, and you are the one. Thank you, Lake Girl, for the hand heart. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts, everyone. I really appreciate it. The heartbeats and everything. You are all amazing. You can tell my voice is starting to go again. Oh, JJ, see? I love that. See? See that? I love that. I love that. So, oh my goodness. All right, everyone, I'm going to end the live. Thank you again so much for everything. And I also have to answer some messages too, but this, I am going to download the recording here because I can download it from TikTok, and then it will be up soon. The podcast episode will be up soon. Have a great evening, Meredith, and feel better. JJ, thank you for the hand heart. Thank you. Yeah, I got a live goal. I have. Yeah, I know. I set a goal of 20 hand hearts today. I like setting goals. But thank you so much for everything, and I'll be live again soon. So have a great rest of your day. JJ, enjoy your evening. Lake Girl, please feel better. Everyone, enjoy your evening, okay? And I will see you soon. Bye.